Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Norfolk Tides going up against the Indianapolis Indians. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Luis Ortiz. Here's what we'll be looking for. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. All right, ready to go here. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And we're underway here this afternoon. On the ground to third. Dives and can't hang on. But left without a throw. In safely, and now there's a runner at first. Great approach for that base hit. The changeup was well located on the outside corner, but he had good pitch recognition and labeled it the other way. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Terran Vavra stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
2-0.
Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Serious heat on that fastball, up into triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. On to second, they get one, and they easily get the out at first. It's a double play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. That one finds the zone. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Bounce to the left side. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that's all they got. We move on to the bottom of the first, and there is no score. We're back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Jonathan Heasley. Here's some more info. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Got to do something to get them off balance. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Jace Peterson. There's a strike. The 0-1 offering. And there's a ball. And swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Luis Ortiz getting ready to hit. That one misses. And that's ball 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out on the foul tip. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for him in this one. The center fielder stands in now and watches strike 1. Bunting, and it's in the air. And that's that. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Back at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of this inning. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That one finds the zone. Kjerstad making the start in right, 26 years old, a former first-rounder, back in 2020. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That slider was cooking. Some serious action on that pitch early in this game. And another ball. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off. Strike 3. This pitcher doesn't care where you got drafted. Sit down. So digging in, Peyton Burdick. That misses the zone. Ball 1. In the air, right field, Peterson towards the line. Out number 2. Base is empty with 2 out. The third baseman, the next to hit. And he has struggled this year. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level. But righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball. That's some serious mustard on that fastball. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. They're set down in order. Midway in the second, no score yet. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, number 81. In the dirt. Slow roller to first. Steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Edward.
Next to hit, Edward Olivares. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Line drive, and it's caught. And even with the batter turning on that one and ripping it pretty hard, it still got caught. Some serious reflexes on that play. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. That one fouled off. This one is labeled. It's carrying, and that one's gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now at the plate, Tung-Che Cheng. That's in there for strike 1. One run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the shortstop, Mitch Jed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. This to third. Over to first. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. We move on to the third inning. Here's the catcher, Michael Perez.
Michael Perez.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Now here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Swing, and this one towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 25, Billy Cook.
And here's the first baseman. That one catches the zone. Good eye there. Perez takes his lead at first, nobody out. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. You gotta lay off pitches that high. You're not playing for the Gas House Gorillas. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. And a full count now. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Jonathan Heasley, waiting for a turn at the plate. Goes down looking on that one. Jonathan Heasley now at the plate. Corner infielders up on the grass, maybe expecting a bunt. Bunts it in the air. Makes the grab. There's two gone. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first.
The center fielder, number 2, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
And here is Enrique Bradfield Jr. So clutch. Arguably the team's MVP this year. Inside, nearly got the batter. The Tides down a run. We're here in the top half of the third. That misses. And now 2-0. Foul ball there. Two and one now. Close, but ruled a ball. Terran Vavra in the on-deck circle. And now the 3-1 pitch. Lofts this one down the line and left, but it'll trace foul. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. And now the full count offering. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards left center, Olivares on the way in and makes the grab. One left on base, still behind, 1-0 the score. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Michael Turner.
Michael Turner.
First pitch misses, ball one. He swings and fouls one off. In the air to left center. It falls in. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
right fielder, number 6.
Now it's the right fielder, Jace Peterson. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. That clips the corner. Runner at first, nobody out. Strike on the outside corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Kerstad on the way over. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Might need to work on using the whole field. So up next, Luis Ortiz. Struck out swinging the first time. Trying to move the runner over here. Slings to first. Out on the sac bunt. Now a chance for the center fielder, number 25. 0 for 1 so far. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Fouled off left side. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. 0-2, waves at that one.
0-2.
It's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and that'll be that. So 1 hit is all they get. End of 3. The Indians have the edge. 1-0. Back at Busch Stadium, here's the second baseman, Taran Vavra.
Taran Vavra.
Cranked out to right center. The center fielder moving under it. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, the shortstop, number 87. Grounded out the first time. That one into triple digits. Fly ball down the line. Peterson going back on this one. That's out number 2. I'm blown away by that catch. He knew the wall was coming up, but he stayed focused on the ball, hauled it in, and absorbed the contact for the out. Fantastic work. And next, the cleanup hitter, Heston Kerstad. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. There's a strike. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, 0-2 now. Flunks the batter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. And now, Peyton Burdick. And there's a strike. Kerstad leads off of first with 2 out. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. That
ball,
one not
2
close.
strikes.
Got him working. He didn't like the call. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Indians on top, 1-0. And we're back here in Indianapolis, ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, number 81. And that's outside. Dots the corner for a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. The next offering misses. 2-1. I know he's hunting fastball at the plate, but the pitcher doesn't have to give in. If he trusts his secondary stuff more, he should keep going to it. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to right center. Kerstad on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Edward.
And here at the plate, Edward Olivares. 0 for 1. That one's inside. Ball 1. It's a comebacker to the mound. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now it's going to be Dominic Smith. He's already homered in this ballgame. Bouncing ball here rolls foul. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 2. Two outs and nobody aboard. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. That one skips in the dirt. Righty gives up the 2-out walk.
First base.
Now batting, third baseman,
Runner at first. Tung Che digs in now. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Splits the middle. That's a strike. And it's 0-1. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. That one misses. And the count is 1-2. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the third out. One runner left stranded, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in, the third baseman. Now a fly ball to right center. Peterson ranging back. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Michael Perez will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Perez, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And now 2-0. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. And here's the first baseman, caught looking the first time up. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. And that's off the inside edge. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. Missing inside. 2-1. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. Comes up empty, strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a K. It's a 1-2-3 inning. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mitch Jed. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
0-2.
The strikeout there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Michael Turner. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. He hasn't leaned much on that pitch in this one, but it looks sharp. Really tough for hitters to think with him when he can dial up something random at any time. Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. That's down and in. To the right side. To first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Jace Peterson.
And now the right fielder, Jace Peterson. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. That keeps the inning going. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream. and a pitcher's nightmare. So 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Ortiz. That just misses, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. I don't think he's working around this hitter. Just seems like he's missing his command. Fastball in for a strike. And another ball. Peterson leads off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, full count now. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Gets it by him for the strikeout. 1 runner left on base, but they still lead it 1-0. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now up, Jonathan Heasley. That one is absolutely pummeled. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit. 1 for 2. Out in front with the swing. That's strike 1. Ortiz has been excellent in this ballgame. The Tides trailing by 1, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there, and 1-1 now. So 2 off-speed pitches in a row, even though he's got that power fastball. Bit off. Pitch in the dirt.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Now that second baseman,
Taron Vavra now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back and fired that high fastball for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe, a stolen base. This one lifted to center field, trying to get to it. And there's 2 away. The shortstop digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And the slider just misses. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Oh, safe. Bit of a gamble to try and steal third with a lefty batter at the plate and 2 out. The catcher has an open lane to throw down, but he made that gamble pay off on the bases, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Nice eye right there. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. Good patient at bat right there. Maybe that'll help get things going. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Heston Kjerstad getting ready to hit. First pitch, that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's a grounder up the middle. They get the force, and that'll do it for this inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Indians lead it 1-0. They're back here at the ballpark. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, number 25. Late on that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Austin Gomber getting loose out there. Zimmerman also throwing. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And misses inside. And goes down on strikes. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. And next, the cleanup hitter. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. 1 out and the base is empty. Next one just misses. And that is ball 1. Nice take. And another ball. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. High fly ball to right field. Kjerstad drop step, heads back on it. There to make the catch. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Base is empty with 2 out. Edward Olivares, the next to hit. Good eye on that pitch. Here's the 1-1. That one misses low. The 2-1 pitch is in there, evens the count at 2-2. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 7th inning up next. The Indians out front here, 1-0. Back at Busch Stadium, here's the left fielder, Peyton Burdick. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. That clips the corner. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Cut on a miss. That's a strikeout. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. The third baseman will hit next. 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
Down.
1-1 pitch fouled away. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That one's just inside and all full now. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. And that may pay off for him down the line. Got it. And quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Michael Perez. And that drops in for a strike. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. This one in the air to right. Peterson in position. Squeezes it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Indians out front, 1-0. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. And we're back here in Indianapolis, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Just missed. On the ground. Lays out, but can't squeeze it. Decides to eat it, and the batter reaches safely. So a runner aboard, Tung-Che Chang, now at the plate. Runner on the move. To the right side, grabs it foul. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Pitch is in the dirt. This is a teachable moment on the bases. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. That comes with experience. Ouch. Had the hitter 1-2, but the hit by pitch puts the runner on. Now at the dish, Mitch Jebb. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Double steal attempt. Swing and a miss. The throw out at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And 2 away now. So up next, Michael Turner. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Slider misses away. Swings through that one out in front there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Runner at second with 2 down. Ground ball to third base. Play made, that ends the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded. 8th inning coming up next. The Indians on top here, 1-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Carmen Majinski comes on to pitch, and he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch. Number 36, batting in the number 2 hole.
Now playing shortstop and batting second, number 36, Jackson.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And here's the first baseman, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Billy Cook.
That one ripped, but foul. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 15, also getting ready. Gets him swinging. Fabio Velasquez getting ready to hit. Entered the game on defense. First trip to the plate in this one. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. And another ball.
No break.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. waits on deck. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. We head back to the top of the order. Now, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That one misses. That's 5 straight. With his speed, it'll be really tough for the defense to turn too. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Low throw. Can't dig it out. Velasquez over at second. 1 down. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Peterson gets under it. Makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Terran.
Here's the second baseman, Terran Vavra. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. And the tying run at second. Center field. The center fielder under it. Hauls that one in. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jace Peterson. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Shortstop, Jackson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. First time at bat here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Sammy.
Base is empty with 2 out. The center fielder digs in now. Gomber, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Fly ball, left field. Makes the catch, and that's that. Through 8 full. Jose Hernandez comes on trying to close it out. He certainly knows how to generate strikeouts, averaging better than 1 whiff per inning this season. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. The shortstop now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That just missed. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 2-1 pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two-2 pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Here comes the 2-2. And the slider just misses. Excellent take. Heston Kjerstad up next. Hit hard on a line. And there's one away. Disappointing outcome. You hit the ball that hard, you kind of expect to get a knock. And especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge. Tough break on that lineup. Heston Kjerstad will hit next. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And that one's off the outside edge. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul. One-two pitch. Ground ball to first. And handles that one. Only one out remaining. Now the left fielder, Peyton Burdick. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That's in for a strike. And that one is inside. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Chases a high fastball there. I don't know how you catch up to that one. The Tides down to their last strike. Got it. And that's the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Tides, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.